A face crack.
This is unexpected.
Yeah. No.
Fuck it up.
Mabo and Jimmy, Mabo's so happy. Cuteness is justice, that's why he's loved by Jimmy. Mabo and Jimmy, Jimmy's so silly. Cuteness is justice, that's why Mabo loves Jimmy.
This is Mabo.
And Jimmy,
And I don't have a name.
he's nameless. He's he who has no name.
No name. Francisco.
Yes.
Alright, let's go. The RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 11. Jackie and Heidi stayed last week and still 6 contestants.
But they might have a double
Yeah,
elimination.
that's unfair.
That could happen.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that they look like sisters more than
Yeah, they sure did.
We'll say I'm Mama Ru. A genie only gets 3 wishes, and I've used
Jackie and
two,
Heidi
so
look
this
like
third one,
sisters more than
More than
we
they're
gotta make count. This is like RuPaul's therapy race. I don't know what's happening to me.
Jackie's feeling positive, almost like she had an epiphany last night, like the smoke cleared out of her head. You said epiphany. Is it not epiphany?
Epiphany.
Epiphany? I said it wrong this whole time. Epiphany, bitch. I learn something every day, I guess.
Because you don't have epiphany here.
That's 3 wins for Miss Jada.
Yeah, we say epiphany, not epiphany.
Right.
That's all.
That's a Catholic thing.
Musical kind of challenge.
An epiphany?
For
No.
an improv challenge.
An epiphany is
for a little challenge.
a realization. That's what we call it. Like you waking
That's
up.
what you consider.
Showing
Yeah.
what you came to
There's
do with the
a spiritual epiphany as well.
Jada is really starting to inch her way towards a secured spot in that top 4. I
Yeah,
don't know what's
Jada
been going
has
on
the
with me,
sound.
but I'm gonna snap the fuck out of it.
Better.
It's been
Honestly,
bottom
right now, I'm like
for a
a
while.
little shook that we're just right back to 6 now. I mean, I know we're like, obviously I'm so happy that you're still here, and I was very sad to, have expected you to go. But as soon as she said you were safe, there was a moment in me where I was like, really? Only because I'm like, okay, now we have to start over again. Oh, I see how it is. I thought y'all were gonna be happy that I was still here, but clearly not.
Why would anybody be happy that somebody's still here? It ain't RuPaul's best friend, right?
The more girls who leave and go home,
Yeah,
the closer I get
it's like-
to winning my crown.
It's not
But
keeping your
if
friends.
I have to
It's
whoop on these girls again one more time,
Somebody
then
has
I'll
to
have
go.
to.
getting people to go home. That's the game.
We love you though.
I think Crystal surprised me. I didn't know her.
It's a middle day in the workroom.
I didn't know
and she's
Crystal
like a cat with
would
no
have gone
eyes.
through
this
with
far.
that. Well, no, with what she did this last week, it was so wild.
Heidi, dude. Heidi, Heidi, almighty. And now Heidi, Aphrodite.
Oh, no glasses.
Wonder why.
Ladies, for today's mini challenge,
It's reading.
we're gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned bitch fest. And we're gonna do it with puppets.
Yay! Everybody loves puppet.
Because
Everybody loves puppets.
second, you drag it up. Third,
I think
you
they're
and your
handing
puppet
them the
have
puppets.
a
You think it's just a pile of puppets?
First up,
Or do you, they're handing them certain
no one's
puppets?
been in that hole for a long time, so please be gentle. Jada! Up next, Jackie Cox. I got cherry pie. Cherry pie.
I think Shay can
Heidi
do it.
Aphrodite.
I got Crystal.
Oh, they even
Oh.
gave it a. That's a cute one.
Gigi Good.
Crystal's is the cutest.
Dig deep. Oh, surprise, surprise. Ladies, you've got 20 minutes to drag up your puppet.
Oh.
And you can use materials
Who's
from
gonna
the
be shady?
fabric ball. Go.
Shady ladies.
Crystal Method and her puppet, Jada Essence Hall. Let the bitch fest begin.
Hey, I've gotten in trouble on the runway for wearing the same pair of boots a few times, but how come you haven't been spotted for those earrings? They're the same every time.
I only wore the earrings twice. Shady boots.
Look over there! Well, Gigi, that's a lovely dress you're wearing. I think you look amazing today.
Oh,
My
that
mother and
looks
I
like
have a
that.
very close relationship. I love her so much. We conceptualized this garment.
Heidi, how you doing?
The teeth.
Sherry, correct me if
I'm wrong. Is this the first time you're not dressing up as an old lady? Well, yes, I'm not old. I'm from New York. Sure, I'm from New York too. Really? I've never seen you before in my life. Sherry. It seems you're on the branding. Yes, my name is Sherry Pie. That's why I'm holding a pie. Force feeding America. Sherry, what did I tell you about chewing the scenery? Sure. What was your name again?
Say hello, Jackie. I commend you on your attempt to make your makeup better. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, weird.
Really dialing it down on the 5 o'clock shadow, as you can see. I can see that. You've really tried to cover that up, haven't you? Yeah.
Gigi, what's up?
All I want to do is sink further and further and further down. I'm keeping my puppet up high.
Let's talk about this garnish you're wearing.
No.
You know, I just like to go to the local thrift store and just throw it on my body and hope for the best. It surely has been working for you. I think what the judges are looking for from you is to start relying on what's in your head and not what's on your mullet. You know what, Heidi? I think it's time for you to go back in the closet. Thank you.
Of today's mini challenge is Jackie Cox.
This is my third mini
But we don't know that like the true personality of Sherry Pie because of the they're cutting so much on her, so what she's saying it doesn't resonate to
For
me
this
that
week's
much.
Maxi Challenge,
Right.
your charisma,
Yeah.
uniqueness,
She may be
nerve,
stronger
and
player than we know.
talent
Yeah.
will be center stage as you create and perform your own one-woman, or should I say, one drag queen show. Drag
What?
Race.
So it's a
Now,
comedy.
you can
What?
play multiple characters or just be yourself. Anything goes. Now you'll be performing in front of a live audience. And Jackie Cox, you won the mini challenge, so you get to create the show order.
Oh.
Now later today, you'll be coached
Playing
by
smart.
this week's extra special EGOT-winning guest judge, Whoopi Goldberg.
What?
The Color Purple is one of my favorite of all time movies. Whoopi is like
Whoopi
some sort
Goldberg.
of transcendent deity on like Earth. I'm trying to be like a Whoopi. I think Sherry does not want to go last because Sherry knows that the end is usually a bad position. Nobody wants the butt slice of bread, I'll tell you that. I would
Unless
not
it's
wanna
like the
say
house.
her.
Well, okay, so I think I'll go first.
Oh.
Then Crystal. And then I think Heidi next.
I would be a thinking one third.
And then, does anyone feel comfortable closing the show? Someone's got to.
The three strongest. Hello.
Yeah.
Jade, I know you didn't want to be last.
I mean, I don't care at this point. If it's gonna be funny, bitch, it's gonna be funny.
All right, Jade. So I have Heidi, followed by Gigi, followed by Sherry, and closing out the show, Ms. Essence Hall.
Yes.
I know she is not liking that spot. Especially going after Sherry, that's a hard spot to feel.
Oh no.
Speak now, because
You
I don't
think?
want people to come back and tell me things are shady later. I'm okay with my
Shady
mine.
later. Shady later.
What is that?
Okay.
They're gonna be critiqued.
Hi, Jackie Cox.
He's still so cute.
It's time for us to meet with our coaches for our one-woman shows, and I get to meet Whoopi Goldberg. I am beyond thrilled to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a huge Star Trek nerd, and I wanted to be Guinan when I grew up.
Yeah.
Look, this show's been on forever. Has anyone been watching since the first season? Some of you yes, some of you no. That's okay. Professor Jackie Cox is here. You know, this show has been on for 12 seasons. So much has changed, you know, starting with this Vaseline filter that covered the lens that first season. It was like you could barely make out what was happening.
Jackie, this is gonna get somewhere soon, right?
Shit. We'll get there. I promise.
All right.
Now,
Land
see,
it.
you just don't know. It's when there isn't a lies from Michelle Visage and all of a sudden that shark fin starts bobbing up. Dun it. Dun it. Dun it, dun it. Don't eat me, shark!
Oh no.
Shit. This isn't how I wanted it.
This is me.
I don't know. There's
Well-
a disconnect for me somewhere, and
Okay.
it's in the humanity of it. I feel like I don't know who you are.
I need to know, who are you? That's what I want. What do you want me to know about you? You've got 5 minutes to make us love you.
Only 5 minutes.
They want to know about you, right? It's about you.
Yeah.
That's what a
And I think
woman
everything you're
show
saying,
is.
thinking of
It's
all the
not.
things that
Heidi should be
my mom's
like, I
gonna
suck at doing my makeup, but fuck it, right? I'm
Or
for
they're
here.
telling a story about their life.
Jackie Cox is like
The truth is, When people are super vulnerable, you fall in love with them. That's the hard part, is being willing to be honest.
Is that real?
Synthesize 34
Yeah.
years of my life into
Yeah,
a
the
35
people who are
minute
not
story
vulnerable
and make it happen.
and they're just trying to come across as perfect, people hate them. You hate people who are too perfect.
Oh, are you going to behave like some of them?
I will be, yes. I'll be trying to
Yeah.
act like my grandmother,
Why
my
did they
cousin
cut
Slick,
Crystal?
Little Boo Boo, and I have, who is the last person?
They don't show everybody.
I don't
He's
know.
the
Oh, I
trunk
got it.
of the family.
Can we see a little bit of him?
Hey, party in the head. What's to eat?
You know, no junks move like that.
Right.
You know, when people are standing like that, you're just trying to stay up.
Okay.
So you're holding out because you think the air is going to keep you from falling over. You're concentrating on saying, I am not drunk.
That's cool.
There you go. If you don't want to do a character but you want to allude to it, you just yell, shut up, boo!
That's fantastic advice. And
Yeah.
take your time. Let us fall in love with these characters. Don't rush them.
And all the stuff that you want to put into everybody's mouth, now's the time to do it.
I was gonna try a character that is a male exotic dancer.
Okay. Are you going to do it in drag?
Yes.
Can you show us one of the strip moves?
I'm trying to just like really try and come up with the movements. I don't really.
How do you think El DeBarge would move?
Probably.
It's funny.
Like that.
See, you do have it.
Yeah.
And you talk about going, you went there.
Do you know how to do the swim? Uh-huh. Do you know how to do the jerk?
Please do that. Please do that.
So I thought of making a psychic goldfish.
Psychic goldfish.
What's-
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to
He's smart.
be dressed all in black, except for here.
Oh, you're the goldfish.
Yes.
Oh. It's high concept, and we, the audience, we just want to laugh. You could be this other character who channels the psychic vibrations of the fish, and that frees you up from having to do the gills, you know what I mean?
It's like I'm not funny at all.
That's funny.
I'm giving you a full-on skit with a character,
Worry about
telling you
it.
a story, yes.
Well, who is this character?
She's a flight attendant on the plane to hell.
Wow.
That's a good concept.
Can we see a little bit of it?
Yes. Hi, and welcome aboard Brimstone Airways Flight 666 nonstop to hell. That's right. Based on your track record on Earth, you've bought yourself a one-way ticket to your impending doom.
Okay.
Not quite?
It seems a little memorized and rote. Can you put the paper down?
What the fuck is going on with
Oh
you?
god, I was not prepared for this. Should have been, but I wasn't. I really wanted to write an entire script.
You don't have enough time.
Okay.
So improv. Don't think about
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Say whatever comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
I had a different impression of what this challenge was going to be. And I was so confident about what I came up with, and I just feel very thrown off. Rue and Whoopi keep just telling me like, you know, just like think on your feet, you can do this, it's just improv. And like my mind just doesn't work that way.
You've already said to yourself you can't. I know. And you can. You're gonna be fine.
Thank you.
Bye.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Anything.
Okay, so the first time that my father ever met my boyfriend was my 20th birthday. I was super excited. He's coming over, and my father is giving me little eyes from the side, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what's gonna go down, but
Can I stop you?
Yes.
You have a tendency to talk really fast.
yeah.
Give us an opportunity to fall in love with and to see the character that you're doing.
Like I said, like most of everything.
down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like I always talk really excited. That's just like within my DNA. So I'm like pacing myself. Think of it as a flower. It starts to open, and then there's another part, and then another part, then another part. And it's all of that information in this small period. Yeah, that's what this
I know, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you have any more questions for Whoopi?
Well, you know, I don't even have questions. It's like,
This is so
I don't really
fucking
emotional, but when Rue told us that you would be here, it was like miraculous because preparing to come here, I constantly would listen to the Color Purple soundtrack, and this
competition is almost exactly like the journey of Celie in the movie. You go through all these really, really hard times, but on the other side of it, there's so much joy. So it's like a sign to me that you would be here today, and I'm like, oh my god,
Come
this
here.
is- God damn it, come here.
I didn't understand a word of
Oh
it.
my
He just so cute.
like make that kind of connection with me is just like everything right now. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And I just feel like that's just like a huge sign that maybe something good gonna happen, or maybe there's
I
a
want him to do well, especially closing the show.
Really, it's just
Better than that.
basically telling the story about
So basically, a one-man show is a show about yourself, a story about yourself, your journey, and it can be funny and touching.
Weird and kooky, but I have worked my way.
And that's what
from
they
the
keep
bottom
telling him to do. And then
consistent
he
top
wants to be a
competition.
flight attendant
Oh,
on
so
the
you cannot
trip to
tell
hell.
anything
Win a challenge
about you.
before-
Correct. The flight attendant on the trip to hell is nothing about you.
Right.
So this has got to be about you. That's what it's. They want to learn about you.
We'll see if it works.
And it shows something about your vulnerability. You could talk about something that you're horrible at or something and you made it funnier. Here's a horrible story.
I'm
Blah,
gonna
blah,
be
blah.
doing some impressions of my parents, who are
That would be good.
total characters in their own right.
I
Oh,
don't know.
That's
if
his
my
dad?
mom is
Wow.
Going to love this impersonation of her. She doesn't know I do drag.
beautiful timing.
What?
My mom has said things to me in the past that have really hurt me in profound ways that I think I'm still not fully healed from. A big part of that has to do with her not really accepting that I'm gay. I still care about what she thinks, even though I know that I'll never get 100% of the approval that I wanted my whole life from her. So I've really changed the whole thing, and it's gonna be something else. But I'm excited.
I feel like I have so much more work to do than anybody else in this entire group. I don't know what to do with the feedback that I got. I am terrified. I don't want to look like an idiot. I don't want that moment on stage. It's not. I think what I do is I convince myself that self-doubt is not there. And it obviously is. Internally, I compare myself to others all
You
the
look so
time.
young right there.
I'm always very hard on myself. That's why I always feel like outwardly I need to look as pristine as possible. It's just something to deal with later that never gets dealt with. And I think
It's such
now is the time
precise.
to attack it head on,
That's why.
because we only get one chance. And I don't want to fuck it up.
I'm actually really excited going into this challenge. Really, it's just me basically telling the story about my family. The hardest part of this
That's
challenge
what it's
is
supposed to be.
is my family at the end of it.
When you get managers, go get your teeth done. I don't think that drag queens like that. Right?
No, they could. They could be totally her look.
Island of the season.
He'll get them done.
Yeah, many of the queens
But,
dance
but
after
it could be
getting
his.
money.
I'm actually getting mine in the summer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this bitch serious?
Somewhere in the south, I think.
Sexy. Gigi
Jeez,
Booty.
this could be a disaster.
Yeah.
Heidi may be the only one that is confident.
Maybe fucks it up.
Heidi will.
What about
Heidi in the closet.
Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's a beautiful
Two
dress.
room, difference in day makeup.
I love hers actually?
A little lip gloss and
I
mascara.
love those birds.
This week we challenge our girls to create and star in their very own one
Look at that
drag
hair.
queen shows.
Yeah.
And on the runway, category is the color purple.
Color purple.
Gentlemen, start your engines and may the best
Like
one.
my hair
Oh, so
now.
the runway is color purple.
Yes, Mappa's hair.
Mama's
purple.
hair. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, they are
Very
definitely.
commercial.
purple.
That should be okay.
Ah, broccoli. This is broccoli.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The Big Pink Furry Box Theater presents Jackie Cox, Between Two Parents.
Yes.
Now, it may be hard to believe from what you see in front of you, but both of my parents are scientists. My father is a mild-mannered Canadian with a very dry sense of humor. My mother is from Iran, and like many immigrant parents, had a very clear list of things that she wanted me to accomplish to fulfill her dreams. Top of which is become a doctor. And nowhere on this list was drag queen. Bouncing between these two households, my parents clearly did not stay married, was something that challenged me in many different ways. Take my mother, for instance. I'm maybe 12 years
That's
old watching the TV.
This can be good.
What is this? I do not approve of these spy scares. This is too sexy maxi. Go to your room and go study your book on male anatomy. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. So I hear you are interested in performing and music and dancing. I believe in you. Okay, first things first, we're gonna start with ballet and then jazz and then tap and then all of the dancing, starting from flamenco to salsa. Dad, this is a lie. I don't know if that's what I want to do. But a few years later, I started to get a little bit of an idea. Me and a few friends sneak out and we drive down to Chicago Gay Pride. And that's when I see them for the first time. They look 8 feet tall, giant high heels, giant hair. These aren't just women. These are drag queens. And I'm mesmerized. I decided to take home a little souvenir, a beautiful white feather boa with sparkly parts in it too. I get home, sneak that boa, hide it up in the top most corner of my closet. What is this? If my mom can get past the fact that I'm a drag queen on national television, hopefully she'll get over this.
He should have done just her, not the
What have I
dad.
figured out? Having someone in your corner who is always cheering you on and believes in you, that's love. And I learned that having someone who always wants to make sure that nothing bad will ever happen to you, that's real love. And I also learned to hide that feather boa a little better.
Okay, I see what she did.
Yeah.
So she did. She showed her vulnerable side. It wasn't.
Having to follow this act because she herself and her art in it. And
Yeah.
I'm not playing myself at all.
Yeah. It's not a one.
Crystal method
That's a one-woman show. Is what she did.
Phenomenal Phil. Exotic dance.
That can be set up to change the tone.
Alright, well, I'm Phenomenal Phil, exotic dance instructor to the stars. I worked with Channing Tatum. I taught him how to do the worm. I've also taught Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson how to do the sprinkler. I even taught Betty White how to do the jerk. Are y'all ready to start feeling yourself? I brought you moves from my dance training DVD, Fill Me Up.
Fill me up.
First move is the litter box, but get yourself in the mind of a pussycat. And then you gotta get that soiled sand, like, out of here. Get it out.
Good.
And then we're gonna dump it, okay?
You just be like pouring.
We probably got some on our legs.
Alright, Crystal, she's feeling it out here. Change the name to Phenomenal Phil after this performance.
My big money maker. It's the Brazilian Banana Inspector. Stir it up and just find the banana in the tree. I think they grow on trees. Pull it down, and then you gotta make sure you work the nips on the way down. So cute. And then we work it down to the hips.
Complete.
That's all the time I have for today. I'll be in the back
bar's
selling my
going
DVD
out.
for
Going out.
20 minutes
It's going
because
out.
I'm performing at a bar mitzvah later.
Okay.
Next,
All right.
Heidi Aphrodite.
Oh, no.
In Hook Out with your cheeks out.
Y'all look so good. I really just want to give y'all some of my hometown living. The first member of my family I want you to meet is my grandmother. She's the one who raised me, and she really hates everyone. Let me introduce you to grandmother. About time all y'all got here in my house. Now y'all better stop opening up my door and stuff. I don't pay the air conditioning outside. Oh Lord, have mercy! Here comes Sharon with that nasty ass potato salad. Oh Lord! Hello, everyone. Oh, how are you all doing? I brought the potato salad. Don't worry, everyone. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. Now, Sharon, I done told you back It's always Uncle Rob.
I don't know this goes anywhere.
What the F is he saying?
Why y'all?
That's his grandpa.
Uncle
Why
Rob.
y'all fighting? Rob, I done told you take your drunk ass and sit down somewhere always with somebody business. The party don't start till Cousin Slick walks in. Yo, what's up, cuz? What's good, yo? What's up, yo, what's here to eat? Aunt Sharon says, you know, it's like potato salad here. You know, it's so good. No, Aunt Sharon, no. You know, last time I had your potato salad, I had to blow that bathroom up. Dumbass.
Heidi is not giving what I expected from Heidi.
Yo, I gotta go, bye.
Baby, the ship is, it's not sinking, but it's a few holes in it.
Oh. Whew.
Wow. This is a pain in the
That one
ass.
was stressful.
Oh no. Oh my.
I would kind of. I don't want to watch this.
I want to see it.
I'm watching with Papa.
Certainly sexy.
Yeah.
Morning, sinners. Welcome aboard Brimstone Airways Flight 666 nonstop to hell. Right, you all did something in your lives to piss off the big guy upstairs. I'm gonna let you know why a couple of you are here, all right? Let's see. You in the front row, this ripped up denim jacket. What's your name? Gary, nice to meet you, Gary. Gary, your credit score sucks, Gary. You, what's your name?
Morgan.
I'm gonna call you Karen from now on, is that okay? I'm gonna tell you why you're on your way to hell, Karen. It's because you're a goddamn hypocrite. All right, I see you mixing textiles. He's paying attention. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna gather my extremely important tools.
So far it's good.
Yeah.
No.
All right. If you'll kindly familiarize yourself with the lack of exits on this aircraft, you'll look to my left and right. That's right. No exits here. Okay. 4. Your in-flight snacks, we have just one option. It's peanuts. Unsalted peanuts. Welcome to hell, bitch.
Okay, she's doing it.
Let's see where I'm at now. All right, so.
I love Gigi's concept, but I'm seeing Gigi kind of trying to remember her outline and keep going back to it when she's on a roll on different jokes.
Okay, all right. So, when we do land, something will magically open and you'll get off and immediately engulfed in flames. So as stated before, that tiny piece of fabric with metal attached to it is not going to protect you from shit, Karen. Or you, Gary. I see you're wearing distressed denim. It's 2020. Keep that in mind. All right, I've just received word from the captain that we are beginning our initial descent. On behalf of Brimstone Airways, I want to thank you for choosing us as your means of transportation today. And please, enjoy your stay in Detroit.
Okay. It was not bad as I thought.
No. She says, thank you, burn in hell. Go fuck yourself, Gary. Oh, no.
Always the same.
My name is Sherry Pie. That's pie, just like the food group. And I'm Sherry with an S, not Cherry with a C, because Sherry with an S goes not sh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and no, there are no children here. Broccoli, ha, how are you? I'm here to talk to you about magic. Magic comes in many different forms. Now here, I just had a horrible stroke and none of you did anything about it.
You see it? That's
That's
wonderful.
sorry, I was drinking before the show.
Sherry's One Woman Show is hilarious. But you know, it's supposed to be Madam Sherry and the fish, Bubbles. Where is the fish?
Something that a lot of people don't know about me is with Sherry and believe in magic. Oh my God, you have a cross. You really believe in magic.
We still going?
All right, everybody, put your hands together.
Oh my God.
Only Bubba! I'm going to need to let you in on a little secret.
Time
Now
management.
listen, Bubbles.
Maybe he's the one going home.
Laughing. This is what's called absurd.
What is happening? I thought we only had 5 minutes.
Hello. I'm Madam Bubbles.
What?
Oh my God.
I'm psychic.
Miss Sherry, bitch. Come on now, honey.
Thank you, awesome.
Bitch, you do know that I'm next, right? You're not closing the show.
It's really been
17 minutes.
Oh my. This is crazy.
It's like more than 3 times.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
She
Kill
was
it,
doing a lot. I
Jada.
think it was purposeful, but
Jada Essence Hall in the P in pageant.
Kill it, Jada. Kill it. Close
hey,
the show.
bitches, my name is Jada Essence Hall, and for those of you who do not know me, I am a drag queen and a badass bitch, okay? And for those of you who do know me, I am sorry.
That's good.
I'm gonna take y'all on a tour of one of the worst experiences that has ever happened to me in my life. Now, one time I was hired to judge and perform at a pageant. The girls are beautiful. They're walking around in these beautiful gowns, and I get a little shake in my right leg. Yeah, ooh. So I look over for a familiar face. Hey, Ru. Except Ru happens to be my boyfriend. He comes on over. I'm in a situation. I'm gonna need a little bit of help, okay? The category is over. I push the chair back. I start to run. Baby, I have to piss. Tap him on the shoulder. Run into the bathroom. Ooh, y'all not feeling it. That's all. That's all right. We're going on a journey. Okay. And I'm like, okay, baby, help me out here. I'm pulling up my dress. He's all on the floor. He's fumbling around. I'm like, baby, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And then I stop.
Look at that man.
All I can do is look down at my man on the floor,
No.
looking up at me, covered in urine. I head back to the judge's table. The head judge says, please, 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 can we get some air freshener over here? But then he looks over and says, these other judges to the left, they have hot dogs with onions on them.
Jada, was that the joke? Look over there.
One of the most terrifying things that ever happened in my life, and sadly I just played out in front of y'all. Y'all didn't laugh at the shit, but that's all right.
He didn't do anything of what they told him to
That's
do.
the fact that I put the P
speak.
in pageant.
Oops.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible.
Oh my god.
So Gigi may have been the best one.
I mean, one
What was
no.
better?
Crystal.
Crystal was
Crystal
good.
landed more jokes.
Yeah.
She didn't have any jokes, did
But
she?
RuPaul can probably pick on
I like the Jackies too. You know, versus
Jackie's was
slow.
not as funny.
The color purple.
Purple.
First up, Jackie Cox.
First, so short, lips are showing.
That's cool. I mean, I've never seen her like this.
The thing I think of when I
That's
hear the
different.
word purple is that song, the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. I'm having a
Two.
lot of fun with it.
Why is there a stamp on the tongue?
It's Molly.
Molly, you and
Or
Jackie
acid.
girls.
They used to sell acid on strips.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Crystal Method.
Wow.
Oh, it's that monster.
He's making me horny.
My inspiration for this look is Nick Cave, an artist who makes sound suits, these beautiful outfits that like move around, all cool. This is just really bizarre
cute.
and totally Crystal Method.
She's on the rag.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to fight that.
Heidi Aphrodite.
She's
Oh.
eggplant emoting.
Beautiful dress.
Take a look at that potato set.
Definitely her makeup is getting so much better.
Now you see all these curves,
See
these
earrings.
curves, you see all that soft and stuff. Yeah,
Something that-
this is my real body, America. I don't know why y'all gagging. I give it to you every time.
I don't.
Wow, her makeup's the best she's done.
Watch out for slick.
Gigi Good.
Jinkies, we've got a mystery on our
Where's
hands.
the
My look is blue
loosely.
I'm colorblind.
Is that purple?
It's purple.
It is.
Oh, there it is.
Necktie, like cute little green buttons.
I like the power.
Skipping down that runway, and girl, I'm giving the judges their childhood fantasy they've been looking for.
Cherry pie.
Wow.
The future of fashion
Different.
is feral.
Feral.
I am
Oh
full
my gosh,
on
no kidding.
Cheshire
That's
cat
funny.
fantasy. It looks like a big furry tail wrapped around me. I just feel like an Alice in Wonderland fantasy.
Do the kitty
Man,
litter dance.
I don't know.
Yeah. Beautiful is beautiful.
Yeah.
Than others.
Yeah, I don't know
Dump it.
how this affects to the judge. Nice.
Jada Essence Hall. She's on CP time.
Wow.
Color purple time.
That's beautiful, I think.
Now where's Oprah? I feel my fantasy because I have this beautiful hat is blocking my light because I don't want everybody to
Is it
see
like
all
a
the
like
face,
graduation
the body,
gown?
and this garment are doing all the work. I love having money. I love feeling like money. And this
But
look
I
just
guess like
lifts
Nikki
money.
did the with the bottoms out like a long time ago.
Wait, say what?
Nikki doll did the same kind of hat, so it's not like surprising to me.
No, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
With
Craft work, because it's all kind of paper.
Tonight on the runway, you are a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple molly eater. It's very not Jackie, and I like that you took a risk.
It's a skosh craft store, but
Yeah.
you know, when it's campy like this, I can forgive craft for camp. Let's talk about your one drag queen show. What you were able to do today was blend comedy with heart.
This
Yeah,
was
she
your
did it.
room to command, and you didn't want to look away. And that's a good storytelling.
You know, I said to you, once you show that vulnerability, it allows us to fall in love with you. And we fell in love with you.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
RuPaul. Thank you.
Phil, exotic dance instructor. It was just all so stupid.
Michelle hit the nail on the head. New level of stupid. Which is, by the way, how you win this show.
We were all with you. We were all kind of learning these dance moves. The cat box is my favorite.
Because I say you have a good time with it.
And tonight on the runway, what I really love is the switch up of the makeup. You took it into a whole different realm, and I think that's phenomenal.
You have had a pivot in this competition where you've really gone
Yeah.
all in on your weird.
I am weird, and so sometimes I feel like maybe people won't like that.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
As
She
long
did
as
it.
you're
She's
having
doing
a
it.
good time, we want to go where you're going.
If you have any doubts in your head, any insecurities, dump it.
That's a new move for him.
Yeah, right.
Next,
Seriously.
The
Lady
dump.
Aphrodite. Michelle just loves that
Sure
name.
way.
It's the best one out of the last 20.
Yes.
Because she came
I
up
actually
with it.
really loved your concept for your one drag queen show. Slick seemed hot. You single?
Trust me, you don't want none of slick. Trust me.
Girl, you don't know my taste. Here's the deal. You've got to make sure those characters are so differentiated that I know exactly when you're popping into Grandma, and I know when you're popping into Aunt, and I know, you know when I'm popping into Slick. Let's be honest. We all know Slick's doing the popping.
Tonight on the runway, I do want to compliment you again. Your face is just looking better each day.
Thank you. I let you wear my dress tonight. And I must say, you have to keep it because it's gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know you were the Don Rickles of drag. Go fuck yourself, Gary. It was a completely original idea. I thought you could have done a ton more with it.
If you trust your gut, 97% of the time, it will lead you in the right direction.
I love this look, but I'm not surprised by that. You got it.
Thanks, Karen.
He got.
Next,
He said, "Fuck you."
That's
True.
Tonight on the runway, you
That's
look
wonderful.
absolutely stunning. You can really paint.
I want to do those. I think I would scare the women at the table just because no one would ever understand why I look so good and they look like that.
And they look like them.
Fortunes with bubbles and sherry.
Let's see what this-
Concept was fantastic. The delivery was fantastic. If it wasn't an hour long.
I think you clocked in at 17 minutes. Did you know it was that?
Even though.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one backstage
my
told her,
God.
"Come on."
I'm so sorry.
It makes you selfish.
Aw.
And you're taking time away from the other girls.
So here's the deal. The Ross Matthews, who has dinner reservations.
Those eyes
was
are
like, "Come on."
amazing.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because you sold it. Just let go at about 5 minutes in.
All right, up next, Jada Essence Hall.
When we asked for your number one story, we didn't mean your number one story. And you got the
back on your side, but you had already given up.
I was like already when I started, I'm like, oh my god, was kind of a little bit of fatigue.
He's
So
crying.
I'm like, oh bro, we gotta try to go after this. And
Because you waited 20 minutes.
Was that there before? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Did you choose to go last?
No.
So Jackie assigned you last?
Yes.
Tonight on the runway, I absolutely love this.
It looks like the Paris runway version of what Whoopi wore on Star Trek.
Thank you. I did wear
Oh,
this
good.
outfit, but not
But as far as Jackie's reaction on him saying yes, she assigned me, I feel like RuPaul is challenging her, not Jackie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She knows what
I
happened.
just want to say this.
It doesn't matter.
Right, but the thing is that if Jackie
Really,
bitches
some
at
of the
her
best
back, that's not
we've
gonna
ever
work.
had here.
Yeah.
So she should
Jackie
think
just
about
keep
that.
her mouth
Yeah.
shut.
Something else. You know, I wish you would be the sixth forever and ever. I really do.
Thank you.
All right, now while you can talk
But
backstage,
not today.
the judges will deliberate.
Here's Untucked.
Thank you, ladies. Now, while you untuck backstage, the judges and I will deliberate.
Wow.
When we leave the stage,
Sherry Pie really looks amazing.
Yeah.
That eye that she did was really amazing.
I am in heaven right now.
Job place.
I had an
Oh.
audience laughing the entire time, nonstop. I cannot believe that I
She looks like
did
that
what I
monster,
did.
you know, that cartoon.
I'm so speechless.
Yeah. I know.
You know which
Everything
one.
Yeah.
I wanted.
That just the ear is just like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really hard when you are called in the show.
Hmm.
Everybody in the middle could be hilarious.
I think
and
it's
they
now
need you to match that same energy. And
Gigi,
even though I tried
Crystal,
to work
and
hard as I could,
Jaden.
the end
Jada.
is a bad
Jada.
position. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do to prove to the judges that I deserve to still
I
be
like
here.
Jackie, but
Yeah.
she's gonna have to pop out.
Yeah, right.
She's gonna have to win one.
Yeah. And the next one is the last chance.
Oh, tail. I'm
Wow.
down. I don't think that's gonna work.
Backstage, the colors are popping even more.
Yeah.
Without all those bright lights,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Look up close.
As a top,
All of them.
Yeah.
I would have to say I'm bottoming this week.
I'm incredibly sorry. I don't know how much time passed. I don't.
Really?
No, with the sherry, honey.
I was enjoying it, but I was like, oh my god, this is taking a long time. Like, I'm really.
How did you not know 17
Yeah,
minutes?
17
what it
is a
is.
significant
It
amount of
didn't,
time,
it
I
didn't
think.
work, and it didn't work. That was really it.
And you don't you rehearse though? You know.
At the beginning of the competition, I was at the top. And just last week, I was at the top. And now I find myself in the bottom. There's so few girls. All it takes is one mistake, and you out the door.
Yeah.
All I can just feel is like just disappointment.
I feel really good because of the positive critiques that they gave me. So I'm kind of riding on like a strange high, but I also know that the bottoms of the week are me and Heidi and Jada. I think like me and Heidi received such different critiques that it's so hard to tell which of us, I don't want to say failed more. I mean, really. I mean, it's like neither of us completely tanked it either. Right now, I'm not feeling too
I
confident.
think Heidi was
I'm
just
just
a little
concerned that I'm
lower,
not
maybe
showing exactly
Gigi
what
was
the
a little
judges
higher.
have been asking to see from me. So
because Heidi's
if
nothing
I end
landed.
up in the bottom two and end up having to lip sync this
Nothing
week,
landed for
I
Heidi.
cannot go
At
home.
least
I'm
you
here
know,
at
Gigi
home.
had some funny.
Yeah.
She had some funny.
Even
She
if
stumbled slightly,
very
when
different
she
critiques,
kind of
I don't
lost
even know,
her
like, which one of us is
mind.
gonna end up being
Yeah.
For just a brief second, and she recovered.
I've heard all of the judges say so many amazing things about all three of you. It's going to be very difficult for them to actually send one of you home.
What's wrong with the voice?
Hey, I just feel bad.
Oh, her mic must have
Mostly
been.
for Jada.
Yeah.
Miss Jada, I get that you're annoyed you had to go last, but someone had to go last. I didn't throw you under the bus.
Did you choose to go last?
No.
So Jackie assigned you last?
Yeah.
This.
I remember
I
her.
did say, like, I would like to go second or third. And then
I remember
got to
Jackie
last.
saying, "Are you okay with this?"
Yeah.
And she said
And
yes.
sure, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
last.
older.
And I said,
Obviously, you know that's not a fact. That is
But
obviously not
you
a
know,
fact.
Wait.
Jada's denying that she ever volunteered to be last, and we need to roll back those tapes because she clearly said
Yeah.
that she would go last. Jada, I know you didn't like want to be last.
I mean, I don't care at this point. It's gonna be funny, bitch. It's gonna be funny.
All right, Jada signed
I
up
don't
for
care
it.
at this
Speak
point.
now, because I don't want people to come back.
but
and
you
tell
know
me
what?
you're
Like,
shady
if
later.
you're doing 17 minute
I
show,
did
why
not
don't you
want to
go
laugh,
last?
But when everybody else had already had position,
Oh,
it didn't
Cherry
matter.
pie.
Cherry pie, come on.
It really didn't matter.
That's what I felt.
Girl,
We
you
dismissed
offered to go in that spot.
Yeah.
Either she has selective memory, or she's just trying to blame this performance on me. It's not my fault she's in the bottom. It's not my fault she went last. Don't be coming for me saying that I assigned this to you, and I even gave you a chance to object at the end of it all.
Right, how are you feeling?
If you look without the
I
makeup,
feel, you know,
her nose is kind of round.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
It
close to
looks
the
like
end.
it comes to
We'll
a point.
sting if I don't make it to that very end. But you know, I lasted longer than what y'all thought, especially this one.
Okay, bitch.
You think that Heidi in Closet is your weakest competition?
Just based off first impression.
Well, Heidi, what do you say to that?
Fuck all them bitches.
I didn't know you, bitch.
Oh, I knew a weak one.
It's still I've shown what this little town country girl could do.
Yeah, she did.
Me and Jada have grown really close since the initiation of what is this? Initialization.
Initialization.
That's not a word. That's not a word. Since the very beginning of our premiere and throughout this whole competition, I really wanted to prove to Jada that I belong here and I deserve my spot. And you know, I did that. There's no shame at this point in whatever may happen.
Crystal, you have this win.
Yeah.
You guys, thank
I had
you.
no idea you could do that.
I hope you do that show. You guys, I don't even know. It was like such an outrageous idea, and like going in when Rue like did not understand it at first. He was like, "You're gonna be a male stripper," and I was like, "Yes." And I just knew that I had to be really, really weird. It just felt really good to be out there like acting a fool in front of people, and. Yeah, you guys, I haven't won anything yet, and I'm just really happy and really excited. For such a long time, the other girls may not have always seen me as a full threat because they think I'm just goofy and underestimate me a little bit. I am weird, but I'm a serious competitor, and I can do this, and I can win this competition.
Yay.
I think what's amazing about you, Crystal,
Well,
is I think those first few weeks is they saw your makeup as a mask.
Yeah.
And as they got to know you, I think they got to see the person that lives through the mask, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you basically changed their entire mind around
Yeah.
what Crystal is.
I underestimated
How
her.
are you feeling?
In the
In this
beginning.
critique, I saw that big smile break over Rue's face, and she said, I fell in love with you. I finally was able to show her who I am.
Yeah.
And that's all, you know, just like you, Crystal, like, that's all I've wanted to do this whole time. Is,
Yeah.
like, finally show them who I really am. But it's so much easier said than done.
Whoopee!
It's Whoopi!
Real.
Workshopping with Whoopi. It was like a master class in comedy.
Hello, darling.
Hello. She was dropping nuggets on
At least
Crystal.
she
Basically,
hugged everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that.
Amazing, and I didn't
Well,
stop.
he's hugging everyone.
I love it. I love it.
Can I just say that I wish you were here every week?
Yeah.
The things you have said to each of us.
Can you please?
Listen, here's the thing. You all know so much more than you realize that you know. And the only thing I would say to anybody is, you know, there are always going to be people you think are funnier than you, or more attractive than you, or smarter than you. The question is, are they going to stop you from being you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if somebody is really, really funny, or really, really great actor, or really, really great performer, doesn't preclude you from being as good.
Yeah.
At you.
And that's what you always have to carry with you. It's not that they're better, they're as good. You are as good. Put yourself here and not here. Never start yourself down here. Everybody else will do that for you. They'll try to put you down here.
That's good.
Always walk
Side,
this
okay.
way. In the light, with your head on. And fuck you on your lips. You know, you're not taking me down. Nothing's taking me down. Not you, not anybody else. Except me. If
Exactly.
I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do it. It won't necessarily always make people want to be your friend. But if that's okay with you, then you could be an individual. It's fantastic. Sometimes lonesome, but fantastic.
I wish that I could spend every day with Whoopi because she's so smart. I wish that
I could call her up and ask her advice on every life decision that I make. She is so
We'll
nice.
be on the phone. Watching everything that you did tonight, all the things that I know you went back and thought about, it was magnificent. You know, you can have these conversations with
Gigi didn't think
pros,
about it.
and they will never listen. They'll always do it the way they think they should do it. And that's the gorgeous part of everything that I saw tonight. You're not afraid of it. It's just having to watch every one of you. Every one of you. And, you know, I see the show. It's fantastic. Most important thing is to give it my all and do my best. That's it. And that's from my mom to you all. Give it your all.
Wow, thank you.
And do your best. Yeah, she was pretty cool. I liked her a lot. I liked her a lot.
Joel, please don't
I did it.
5 more minutes.
You got it. Sorry. Do not take it away. I gotta take you away. Say goodbye, Queen. Sorry.
Thank you for today.
Thank you.
So kind.
Those 6 have to stay this long. I mean, this part of the competition to meet by other people couldn't meet by the other. So such a nice
2 minutes,
experience.
please. 2 minutes.
Probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Inspirational.
I'm worried
Yes.
right now because
I'm glad they
I've
did.
worked really, really hard to be here. And at this point, it would be so sad to see all of that hard work go right out the window. My dream is to win this competition. So whatever I have to
See the
do
tip
to
of her
stay in
nose?
this competition, I'm going to do it.
See where it's flat right there? She makes it look pointy. Because she put a little dark tip here and then a little light tip right above it.
I'm gonna be lip
Like the
syncing.
light's reflecting off the shadow.
But
What I don't understand is when they carry the white all the way down.
Just like a
No, she's okay. She at least stopped there. Some of them, like Asia,
They can have wigs on wigs on wigs on wigs on costume changes. I don't care.
Dallas,
They are going to
Asia
remember
O'Hare.
hiding
She's one of
is.
them that continues it all the way down with no stopping right there. So the stopping right there is what makes it look like your nose is turned up a bit. RuPaul does it all the time. There's a little white dot and a little darkness right below it.
Silence. I've made my decision.
Ah,
Bring back my girl.
Crystal. Crystal's in the top.
yeah.
She's
Again.
gonna make it. Crystal. Crystal.
Are there gonna be 2
Welcome
eliminations?
back, ladies. I've made some decisions. Jackie Cox, you're safe. You
Okay.
may step to the back of the stage.
Crystal.
Gigi Good, you're safe.
Whoa!
Crystal. Crystal, wow.
Crystal Method. Congratulations, you're the winner.
Yeah!
Wow.
Finally! Finally, after
Well, she's done it twice. One other time, right?
no, this is the very first time it was top and never ever win.
Oh, this is her first time
Yeah.
winning.
You may join the other girls.
Good for her.
Over 10 weeks.
Gosh,
Wow.
Alaska's like, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Poor Alaska.
Like I can do anything.
It's good.
Yeah.
You do this from
You're safe.
Thank you.
That? What?
You may
Yes.
join the other girls.
Oh wow.
Francesco is happy. He's
That means Heidi and
yes.
Jada.
Please.
I'm sorry, my dears, but you're
Jada-
But
both
Jada's been doing so well.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not gonna sign up.
This is the first time.
No, well, it depends on who's the best.
ladies.
Well, but-
This is totally.
This is your last chance.
I don't want Jada to be Valentina, so I'm just hoping she does well.
I don't want.
I want, what's her name?
I think Heidi needs to probably go home.
Yes.
But
She's a
it
queen.
depends on who kills it.
Yeah.
If Jada can't kill it, and Heidi does, then Heidi stays.
I'm not gonna go home, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes on this stage to make sure.
Wow,
that
this
stage
is a face crack.
This is unexpected.
Yeah. No. No.
Fuck it up.
Thanks.
Oh my god. We're going to class.
Yeah, but they would have to equal for her to win. If it's that. But one of them could lose.
She wants it.
Heidi's not catching the
Yeah,
attention.
no.
She's holding the attention.
Lay down and die. I'm a slay all day, like it's 1999, baby.
Well then slay. And she can dance, but it's hard to dance in that dress. She's gonna have to pick that dress up to do some splits. Jade is killing it.
Maybe it's so hard for Heidi to focus. She got it already.
She's saying that she's gonna kill it.
Running all over that stage.
Ow!
Just like Prince is amazing.
It's amazing.
Wow, we must suffer.
Dress. She's a dancer. Oh, Heidi just went home.
I gotta catch their breath, because I can't catch mine.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
Jada's going. I'm staying. Jada. Gotta be Jada.
Jada Essence Hall.
No.
Shantae, you stay.
She slayed it.
Thank you so much. You may join the other girls.
She had a hard roll, hard week. Go jerk off. You probably
My dear Heidi, no more hiding in closets. Now, sashay away.
Thank y'all so much for seeing something in me, even when I didn't see something in myself.
Yeah. We love
You
her.
are a superstar.
But I think it's time for her to go.
You're probably the last one to know it. Start looking at property outside of Ramseur. You might want to move to Los Angeles or to Manhattan. But let me tell you something, kiddo. You're a star. I'm so excited for the world to see
Wow.
you. They're gonna love you.
Yeah, they're
Just
gonna
remember,
love
pay your taxes, okay?
That's the last advice from.
She just told her to go to LA.
Yeah.
A small town queen with big city aspirations. Watch out, world, because Heidi's coming through. And remember, if I can do it, so can you.
Oh, good job, Heidi.
She'll have a good career. Oh.
I don't want to leave,
Oh.
but I'm proud of this journey.
You did so well.
Yes, it's hard getting so close and feel like didn't have enough to get there. But there's just so much more in the future to look forward to. You know, this isn't the end for Heidi. This is actually the beginning. And you know what? I can go out still happy about it.
Good job, Heidi. Good job.
I've exceeded every expectation, really showing that the small town queen can be fierce too. I just know all of Ramseur is going to be ecstatic. Hopefully I'll get a key to the city. Fingers crossed. Thank you. How much? Heidi. Some.
Oh my god. What a wonderful
How was it?
episode.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh my. I'm so glad Crystal won.
Yeah.
Finally, I wanted her to win at least once before she goes home or goes to the
She
go
might
way to
be
the
a
top.
top four.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Right.
she crawled from the very bottom
Yeah.
to the top.
Right. So I'm so happy with that, but you know, I'm glad Jada stayed.
Jada's been in the top
Yeah.
lately, so that's why it surprised me that she was in the bottom. I thought they should have put Sherry Pie in the bottom with instead of Jada, just for the fact that she took 17 minutes
Right.
to do a 5-minute skit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that was
that's a violation.
self-indulgent.
Yeah. That's
Totally self-indulgent and selfish.
Yeah.
I think because poor Jackie by the end,
That's
and
it,
Jada was like
Yeah.
tired and over it.
I'm certainly pissed off.
And be probably a little pissed off, so
Yeah.
it might have thrown her off her game. So
Yeah.
that was not fair. So I think I would put Sherry in the bottom.
Who's your top 3 so far, Francis?
My top 3, I'm going off of my knowledge and I'm not looking at the drag queen rule or something. I'm going off of what I like. I like Gigi, I like Jada, and I don't like anybody else. I probably like Jackie because of her international background and she's a smart bitch, whereas the others are sort of silly, but she can be very serious, but also very silly, so I like that.
Okay. What about you, Jamie?
I'm switching some up here. I'm now Crystal and Gigi, and then somewhere between, if it's a third person, it would be between Jada and Jackie, and for two totally different reasons. But Crystal could possibly pull this out if Gigi doesn't get her shit together. It depends on what the next few things are.
What is
so?
Well, I like underdog, so I like Crystal, Jackie, and Jada. And Gigi, I know Gigi's gonna be top, but that's three I wanted to see.
Crystal, Jackie, and Jada. And I think I agree. I think Gigi's gonna be up there.
Because those three, I see the heart. Gigi not yet. Like I don't see, because she's so perfect and she doesn't show that much vulnerability yet.
She's starting to.
Yeah, starting to
She
now.
cried.
But so I got to see it next week
cried.
maybe. All right. See you next week. And please leave a comment and happy week.
And Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Tomorrow.
All right.
And don't forget to pray.
And call your mother.
Call your mom.
And mother has a life. All right. Have a good one. Bye.